I believe say we go get there, and Usai we dey try for go. Usai Salone we want time we think say na the better side. If you hold me on, I hold you on, and we work together. Definitely we go reach Usai we want Salone for go. Today we dey talk back about Sierra Leone judiciary. Yesterday we've been there and we talk about the police, how then they deal with the witness protection program, how effective it be. Now we talk about yesterday, and today we did in that same arena day, but we come inside the justice system na Salone, and it's a sad state for make you know say somebody spend 11 years behind bars. Yes, it thief some things them, and definitely if we face the penalty of the law. But unfortunately, if you not face the law, how if we face this penalty? You know? So, nadande we talk today, Naya. And definitely, I see Eddie Grant, they write about the riot will happen today. Na FBC, then be getting student debate and waiting happen, police be get for fire, tear gas, and it be turned upside down. Well, we still try for peace together and forget somebody we go ready for contact to we, Naya, so that we can rub more today. But for now, na so we say here, and we still in at the ground for see how we can able get possible we go talk to we been did. So we come back to what we talk today. Today we did talk, as I be tell you earlier, about Salone judiciary. But listen to waiting we able get from 98.1. Just listen to this.
According to Section 9.1 of the Human Rights Commission Act, it give them power for make their work in a different correctional center them and other area them where inmates them can dey for check if then they get them right, although then kid in a tight side. For sake of that, this being term, the commission may go work in a different correctional center them across the country. And one pandem na the Kenema Correctional Center, Usa them meet one David Cisse we know to in real name. Usa is say he don't in at the center for 11 years without trial.
They alleged you for case conspiracy burglary, and that they make a go Kenema Correctional Center. One VCD player with tape, that changer, with money, 5 million, with phone.
Almost year you take na prison.
11 years, 8 months.
So whose month or year you go there?
Nabi 2008 June 2nd. The complainant for we can't phone station go and then put me free to have force then transfer me because I busy came out they got me free to also na sense they are already at the round they can take me back then go to me back me not be once a provo me not be deputy.
So waiting provo me
like all there so after the officer now we did the roll cut and
so
we senior SYP we get deputy SYP.
David Cisse, we know to in real name carry on say, not to in one door suffer then kind tear, but say other inmates and then at the Kenema Correctional Center, we don't do there for over 1 year for loyalty.
But what I be the suffer, we get other 9 inmates and we be done jail, we not be loyalty, they be sentenced them for 18 months, for loyalty, empty loyalty no more, 18 months. So we go under, at least anything happen with you don't go blame the government because now it is. But me I tell God thank you, I tell the Human Rights Commission thank you for the make one get me freedom, and I they ask to the people that they help me because I don't sabi nobody. For what I did on that side, I never come on do pass Human Rights Commission they make one get me free. And be Friday they be free me. So I go let them help me. So I will go find my family there. I live peaceful.
After we ready democracy don't get the voice of David Cisse, we don't take 11 years in a correctional center without trial. I've been talking to the chairperson of the Human Rights Commission, Patricia Nasudanema, for know how the commission gets this information, but this inmate.
According to Section 9.1 of the Human Rights Commissioning Act, we get the mandate for visit correctional center, but the one major right we can ask them, if they don't, they're supposed to get a right to be heard in court So we can ask them, say, who that they deny us away from where they face the kind inside this correctional center, they no one they pull and do for legal access justice. But in Kine, I will ask that question. So now this one particular inmate, he said he no go turn in face. He said because he don't turn at this correctional center in case become like an attraction. Get what we say. From where he don't enter Kine correctional center, he don't spend almost 11 to 12 years inside it. He no one day come out na do say for where they go say let her appear in a court for at least he see lawyer or then talk to them. So that become a serious attraction, and we see that they as illegal detention.
Patricia Nasu Danema, chairperson of the Human Rights Commission, end up say the commission will continue to visit different correctional centers them across the country and self-assure the public say then go work of the interests of Salone people. For the Society for Radio Democracy, Mina Usman Kamara.
We want to tell Usman Kamara thank you and Radio Democracy for that clip they will be able to obtain. You don't listen. Will you be the listen? What do you feel? How this news meets you? Where I be the talk earlier just now, I say, you remember back in the days where person go tell person say, you, I they lock you up at go with the key. Where nobody no go pull you. Not to that kind of thing they will see so. Somebody they behind bars for 11 years, almost 12 years. He don't want the common ado. He don't want the common ado. So now they say self, he no sabi nobody again. If he no sabi person, he don't want the common ado. Okay, if he be say, then sentence him for waiting he do, then they na different one. But this now, they not even sentence her. I don't know if part by the law now they will get for do with compensation for lock somebody up for 11 years. And in no face, no judge we go tell and say, well, you are sentenced for 11 years. It's a hard one. It's definitely a hard one. And I don't think say now that we want for Sierra Leone. We don't want that for Salone, not at all. Okay, you don't listen that first part there. You don't hear David Cisse will go get that name there because now they don't get done. Even don't know to a name, but David Cisse, you hear David Cisse story. And I bet you there are more David Cisses out there with the behind bars still. More did they. You go one for one that say, okay, Human Rights Commission, now they pick them up. But for the past almost years, they never ever pick them up from the first year, except where they rob the 1 year. Take go 2 years, take go 3 years, take go 4 years, 5, 6, 7. Hey, nobody no pick them up. Even the prison officers them. Before that, they make them provo. Provo means you na alagba na the correctional. Yeah, you know say now we know they call them. we good for the name there. We know they call them prison again. Remember, trading a prison now na correctional center. And now not to first they say jailman. Now not to jailman again. Now na inmate. So even the officers them, they're not able to flag this. Say this person you don't say na. So outside the system, because if nobody not pick them up, the officers them waiting at the center are supposed to pick them up. Therefore, pick them up because okay. Let we come and let we can at CID. We don't come out yonder. We open the phone line. You go know who say you want rob much, but we don't come out and Kenema because now this happen. So then she say we go get the name. But look kind of CID law you're waiting. Nah, CID then concern right now. And sometimes get for do with some people in the diaspora. Motoka selling and all them things then they. Listen, waiting a CID then concern, yeah?
I decide for bring into the knowledge of the wider public, say motoka thief. Some other thing that we are don't put in place in a CID so that the public go know this motoka buy business. It don't they become so wide. A lot of people they become victims. We investigate. When somebody come with complaints, say my phone be done lost, and we get the capacity for trace that phone with the old people. Then we can buy that thief phone, and we will find thief property now your hand. If you're not able to show the person where you buy them from, now you with the old as the thief man. And a lot of people then sometimes they're not innocent people. Then they not know how this person who say go pull this phone.
Okay, so how many cases there will they talk about so where people had all reports but we make you decide for come up with this kind of initiative?
Conservatively, just this year alone for this mobile theft business, 150 cases for this mobile reports where people and the thief people then phone. Motoka business where people then they carry motoka go to people that say, "Na me get this motoka, I want sell them." Then we get 57 of that kind of reports. It's so rampant. So I want to let the public know. Say, if you get for buy motoka from anybody, motoka na like land, you know they do transaction for motoka where you not get documents. So where this person, where the motoka will go to you now with this 419 now, they go meet you, and they make sure say we exclude either the vehicle owner or the representative of the vehicle owner. We're not going to isolated place, we're not go discuss. Where you don't get the money, the balance, it come out, it go other way. Guy, you come, you they tell the man where you sit down, where you go hold the key, say give me the key, aware of the transaction. So you they now say you don't buy the motoka, but not to
try for sensitize people them on the thing them where they for they do and thing they where they not for do in terms of motoka buying. When I don't ever engage car dealer them in that aspect there.
Many times you don't talk to car dealers, but really sometimes the car dealers then they only use the facility or the garage as a parking place. They don't get nothing for do with the motoka, nor the one way they go seller or the one way. So man they go just go say I want park this motoka naya at the camp. Then in commot the way the people they can now the 419 they come, they see the vehicle, then call the buyer, then they call the one way go park the motoka. So the car dealer sometimes they not get no idea about what they go on. They not get really nothing for do about that.
Waiting people they call look for when it's where they go buy motoka.
They not the manufacture motoka in this country. We for say factory day, they just walk into the factory and say I want so motoka. Motoka na come they come either by land or by sea. Now then two ways and they the motoka they kaya. And motoka where they pass na land even from Liberia or Guinea, they pass now then we custom post there. Then they give them paper, let's say pass away they carry inside with it. They go get in custom documents who side that motoka they come out and who's to Uda they come. If he come by sea, similarly they pass through Wataki, then they get the necessary document, the importation document.
Plenty people then don't they complain say the CID no they allow them for enter the compound for come visit them people they working there now na custody. Why?
Well, I can understand people's frustration. Really, but myself get for implement that for let be able for carry out my own responsibility with success. People there way then they under investigation for one reason. Investigate somebody. The most important the evidence and the person where they na custody, particularly if he get liability, a main challenge, a main target now for let destroy the evidence either in one or use other people then for good one. So when somebody then na custody in our hand, we ensure say we restrict the number of people with the country run. That is one, because we not go one, even though we want get access, get access to in relatives and outside, but we not go one for let it be at the detriment of the investigation. That's one thing. Two, some people where they come, they know they come in good faith. Then they come either for can get information so that they go work on an outside respect of waiting police they investigate, or then go one for bring information from outside, can't give this man but how far they don't go either then they destroy the carry evidence on the matter. So, I make with say, anybody where you they come to anybody within a custody will not deprive you unnecessarily. Bring a form of identification card where tomorrow, in case you do bad thing in respect of waiting police they investigate, that you help that person within our custody. Una two talk, there you go destroy that evidence there. We go able to get onto this person saying a social person, now be come to this person within a custody.
Well, that's not the head of the Criminal Investigation Department, Chief Superintendent of Police, Gabriel Tommy. Maybe they talk on that interview with Theodore Arena.
Yes, we want to tell 98 thank you again. Then I'm Gabriel Tommy, the Chief Superintendent na CID. Na be they talk. Yeah, motocar thief, mobile thief, and all that thing. Then they. And the first story really get at me, but make I just open the phone line so that you go lay on a table, waiting really you feel say na problem na ya. Because I don't think say we justice system and we don't get human rights commissioners them we be there. Even before the present one, the present one, I can see say this man don't in a jail for 11 years. It will make you wonder, say, what in the previous one them be they do? But this na Salone. Make a bring in Tony Ture Jones, we na one of our usual contributors. Yes, Tony, what in na you take on this particular discussion today? You take on this discussion today.
Yeah, Fambulemuna, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you listen. This is not Tony. I said well for say congratulate or say kudos to the Human Rights Commission. It's a very good job, you understand. Just like we see or we listen or we hear what he say, you understand, we somebody don't do for 11 years. Meaning the day incarceration, nobody ever listen to them and everything. I would say it's a good step. The reason why I say it's a good step, we get a lot of people them who are fall victim in the circumstances that they really, really need. You understand? At times we get people that they violate and cause more harm to people them, especially some of the politicians or people them in authorities or other responsibility, being private sectors or public sector where they do harmful things them to people that way at the end of the day they scotch free because probably they have the resources or they get money or they able to fight their way out and get themselves free or because of Sababo. And then you get poor guys and we probably fall victim of a situation wherein they not even get the rights to be heard. You understand? We at least we call them solitary confinement. You understand? For no reason. So I think for me, it's a good job they've started already, but let them not just limit them to that. Let them still get down and go to several conservation center them and try for see probably then go able to get more people them. And the good thing about it, or the sad thing about it, the man really psychologically and physically don't damage. Because you see how it talk say, know people again, or probably, is sick, you get for start life all over again. And that part of the world where when the situation they happen, if you say go get a compensation, I don't know if we get a provision now we books or now we lost them, we get provision for somebody we don't all in that kind of confinement there for several years, we don't lose. Because I remember a case I also where somebody served almost 32 years in prison where he was 16 years with them. The man come out and the first thing he say never know how to use mobile phone. Because it's a way they lock mobile phone on me in existence. And he say you don't even know how to drive. And this guy came out when he went in when he was 16. Imagine if they lock him for 30-something years. He come out with almost for 60 years now. You understand? And we get similar cases of them kind of day. So they look at my brother, say, you go there in that same kind of situation there, and if you say the Human Rights Commission or whatever, we then get for able for help them, then able for help them, so able for realign yourself back to regular life. Then I see the police they talk about mobile theft and everything. If you say they are mobile theft and car theft and everything, if you say the laws them most times certainly happen in our country, not to say we not get the laws in our books. The laws that there, they're very beautiful, they're bright, I mean very good sentence in English or whatever adjective where they use. But the problem where we've done this see many a times is the implementation of the laws. Even that poor guy we go suffer. So one reason is because of the laws that we get in the books. But we notice the one way they thief small thing, you understand, now then they can tell for punish more. Even with mobile phone and then things anyway it's about theft and everything. Let there be laws. If you commit, so I mean, you able for CCS if this person thief mobile phone or there is a conflict over mobile phone, and then the other thing again, they say justice delayed, justice denied. We almost get those situations of country wherein the more you keep them cases there for so long. You find out, say, what's in the happen. People that we don't they deal with their matter, they probably don't change them, they to different departments or they do different things there now. You understand? You go for can start. So every time when you keep delay on their cases, then they waiting they happen, you get for can start all over again. They go tell you say the file on loss, they not see the file, or in some instances, and you know, where some people then they way if they get power over you where you commit, where they want really punish you well, then go even pay officer them way or pay clerk or court clerk them let them lost the file. You understand? We've seen it, especially in our Salone, everything possible now that we can't see. You understand? So in another nutshell again, every the mobile phone or theft or whatever, lost them for the way we're going to say, if not this not the situation, you don't need for delay in finding the truth. Once you investigate thoroughly, you get all the parties involved, definitely the truth will come out. I mean, yeah, just put a stiffer penalty and where's then they like where people then for the able for lock them phone, then for even for talk, not gonna come in again. Then for need for talk to the mobile companies and way if you thief me phone automatically like them place. I think we for almost get something for just create another system at the mobile company where if you put any SIM or where you for show people and say if this phone where they use person Tifa, if for automatic once it take off the SIM, the phone for automatically lock. And if you put any SIM inside that phone, let's say then go open that phone day, you understand, go open a PZ, that IMEI number where if you pull the SIM, that number with the inside that phone day, that IMEI number then a unique number where not two phone, no they get that number day. You understand? So if then system for the in place where if they thief me mobile phone for report to the mobile company or say they thief me phone or they forget a way where you go able to report where as person take that phone where you put any SIM there, if we're able to send text message back, then they do on a UK. I know they do not stop. You understand? If they send text message back to the company say that phone with a thief will get this number, person not put SIM and now this is the number will come in. Yeah, okay, you understand? Now this is not the SIM way they put inside this one. So if the number is 001, then somebody puts SIM the one as 002. If they send a text message where you forget another number, when you receive that number, then you receive that alert message, if they take them up with police, so you know the number where they just put. So it's easy for make you identify who that TV phone. Because if somebody get phone, post in Tifa then he send message to you say, hey, this phone it don't come on. And the number where them put this SIM card where them put inside this same phone when we get this IMEI of 001 don't come on. You for all the person responsible, so also you get the phone. It's easy for life then. You understand? So if the person have phone and for them, if other thinks them, it's easy for them, you don't get a leeway right now into the investigation. And that boils down to what they say, you don't need for delaying the investigation really, because once you keep delaying those things, the processes, definitely don't compromise certain principles them in the investigation. So I'm going to take it, Andy.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Decide we they talk about the IME number. Definitely then they do them because me self don't lost phone na Salone. The only thing is now forget them for do that service day for you. It's supposed to be free, but not so free. But me not come up yet no more. So sometimes I don't know. Me not come up with it.
Yeah, just for I mean, the reason why I make a mention that so that can be able to help them in reducing those phone cases the way they will. Because if somebody don't know, say, hey, now we see phone in a Salone or we see phone as you put her on, so we put different SIM inside. It is send text message straight to the person.
The service day.
Yes. You understand? Forget that system there in place. You find out it will minimize the way people in the thief phone, because if I not say this phone way person can say give me a person don't be user. If I'm say put me SIM inside, if they send text message back to them, I don't go buy a thief phone.
Okay.
I don't go use myself. So if they help themselves, then your role as police officer for reduce some of those cases where involve phone business.
All right. Thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, caller, you did live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please?
This is Mustafa, they call from France.
Yes, Mustafa. I don't know your background. I don't know if the music they play. You can do all or you work accommodate small.
La auto to me applications and news I will listen, but la auto to them. Yeah. It's okay now?
Yes, okay now. What's in your own contribution on this justice delayed, justice denied?
In the first place, let God bless you first for this program. You know, and most of the brothers they're waiting in prison. Some man they don't want in sentence when they're not even found and guilty yet. They don't want in sentence. They don't pass in sentence. And one thing, the prison condition as Salone force now one, when they jail you for 1 month, if you would jail you for 2 years. Because it's not even good for them for you, for even put animal they safe, enough fine now one. Then number two, the prison authorities them, I don't know waiting at them problem. Because whatever it is, every prisoner where they go inside, if now remind, because that kind of Monday, according to what I hear na radio and TV, it's like now remind him in there with all these almost 12 years. Now remind, whose prison authority will now go get now that kind of prison facility there? We not go able to say remind this person at so time if we go back in a court. If you not go to court, then get to the court and know why this person not go to court. But it's like he not been get file safe. He been just did it normal as hostage. He not get no record. Because person will take that kind of time then a prison, he not get record. Or maybe the authority then just na negligent or they not care no more. You know that we Salone style. Law just bypass system no more. Maybe now one of them things and they suffer that Monday. And that one day now one out of maybe 500 people now one out of 500 people where they suffer that same penalty day. You see? And one of the things, the judiciary itself, they don't even get a system where they're able to review their own system for this person for can court, in no can court, why in no can court, waiting at the reason. And get to the prison where they go they lace together, then they able to communicate and know who don't overdue there and nothing, but nothing like that. And we not even get a system for compensate person because then they don't violate in right because now alleged. Now alleged, they're not even found and guilty yet in the competent court of law. They're not found and guilty yet. Then just clear and go no more, then go put on one corner. They don't suffer for this in life, almost 12 years, all long come up in life. Who say if can begin? And then they can be dangerous person in our society because one, they're not going to put on a prison where maybe you go land trade and all that things. So if people are not coming inside for stepping, for help them, they will stand up in our society. Now failure in our society. And that kind of when it be failure in our society, it's dangerous for the society. That now a very dangerous part. And we get a lot of that type of people and now prison them. If they do really long, then check very well. We get a lot of that type of people. All over the country, then they boku. We country, we know, we system in they work. A lot of we system in they work. I don't know why. Because we sabi look, we don't change the name to correction and say, what is correction for we prison? Now prison we get. Now jail yard bang bang. Because nothing other the way correction. Correction as how person they go rehabilitate them. But they are who's suicidal then they rehabilitate people in a Salone. Now Panemba Road, where the overcrowded even now no side. They just they suffer with people and no more. You know, and the police them actually themselves in their own other side, themselves get their own problem. If this thief, nothing where they stop. Even now them country they are all day. Now so it happen there. You understand? It happen now all them country all day. But even when somebody there in detention, you say person not for go visitor, you don't violate the person rights. Don't when they talk about human rights, they talk about professional policing. The type of crime and the way they stop person when now them murder, not to them investigated cases in any kind of way. So you go stop and for you not even get chance with a lawyer, I mean. So if you say in lawyer can't to them because in lawyer they back him up now help the help papa in case. Whatever means he able help papa in case they try. So you go say if person they under an investigation, lawyer no for can't to them. When by right, if I don't want to talk, I go say I no go talk until when me lawyer there I talk. I know I'm not ready for talk until I talk to me lawyer. So then go keep the person there. You know, we get boku issue where them for rehabilitate. Not until we start today or not until we start yesterday. Now, before the country formed self, because that's why I go take her. Before even them get Sierra Leone. And not just, and then they improve self. They go no more from worse to ridiculous. From bad to worse.
Okay, thank you very much, Mustafa.
Yeah.
All right, thank you.
Very much.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who the call from, please?
Mina Alusigned on them. I call from London.
Yes, Alusigned on them. You get the platform. What's your contribution?
I will touch first to say Tony be the try to talk about the IMEI number. Yes, they operate like how you rightly say because Mrs. F go na tongue this year February way I be send a tablet for somebody way then be tifam later somebody then see him. But it can't happen say not to be the tablet. But then call na police station say for go identify. So me go the first one tell me say the IMEI number. If I go able for make they able get the IMEI number, I say yes. I go I do everything and see the IMEI number. But straight away before I hold the tablet, I don't say no to the person own again because the one we be send they use him. This one we in see we in claims in I own. And they use him. So I will still try to get the IMEI number. I show the police them. But the only thing no more is, you know, say some of them phone there where they go now that where then they use another country, then are from them part of the world then they come up. So obviously you're not go able for get in touch with the mobile company in them. You know, because usually when you lost a phone, then part of the world would they where you call. The first thing where the company they do, because you get an legally, the company they block them for you through the IMEI number, so you need to able to use it again. You know, so that's how they operate, but you know, it's just too slim. You know, they operate like fully. You know, and then again, they come to the judges inside. You know, in law, we get within and say sources of law. Wherein the sources of law are made up of different things. They're made up of statutes. Made up of putting common law and the constitution plus other things then. But the problem with the judges in other countries then are that then just they follow the statutes. That the statutes now mainly waiting parliament they pass, they make them as law. Now and then they follow. The judges they use common law, you know, and tradition because you therefore they use common law and traditions in court. So you go less down the cases them. You don't get too many cases in a hand for deal with. If you use common law and tradition, that is to say, you use the precedent. Use precedent for judge somebody. Not say you they go again, go watch inside the constitution or you go watch now the law for say, hey, this is not inside the law. You they use precedent for say, okay, this is an example. We they take this case, we they done with this case. So anybody tomorrow we get for do this kind of thing. We they go to that precedent day. We say, okay, we don't deal with this kind of case and this thing they do. Now, MA could get the judges them. If you not judge, you not just go be judge where you work for 1 year. A judge, they be judge where you don't work. If I not lie, they be more than 13 years now the field before you become judge. But the judges, like, they don't get confidence in themselves for say, okay, let we use precedent for judge this person here. Some of those cases, they are minor things. The minor cases, the way you don't need for go check in a law book for say, okay, let's take the decision on this person. Use precedent, but the main problem, the judges need to use precedents na Salone for judge certain case them. Now that's not them problem. And then the other thing again, me, I always say, anybody when not for sale, give me something. I need to buy them now. You know, because as we all do, if you see something where you be one safe, then you see somebody come for cancel and give you they assess, you know, say this person is not supposed to sell, give me this thing. Why I for buy na you? I'm not for buy them. So the one the way they buy thief property, of course the law will bet them seriously. Because if you know say this thing, you know say this person for sell and give you, and you know say not to imprise this, first of all, then the person go tell you that this hour give me, you wash, you get money, then they owe you, obviously the law for bet you. Are they so feel for people and like this Daniel to say where they talk, say don't they for over 11 years. It's so painful because what you make the law not even consider people within a prison for say them people are look after them even within dinner, but we owe them a duty of care as well, you know, because then they inside prison or then they inside cell, but we still owe them duty of care because for anything way wrong with the inside there, now we responsibility. So we not only they put them in a prison, but they make sure say we look after them back as well inside prison because we don't want let anything happen to them. Because you don't want let prisoner die. Because if a prisoner die inside prison, it means una we put on them una responsibility, una for pay high price for that, you know. But to be honest, David Cisse or Daniel Cisse, them supposed to for pay damages to them because for keep somebody in a prison for just mobile phone theft for 11 years, no, that's wrong and all right. And again, at the camp, you know, the police, they try very hard in that country for make sure they curb certain things, and then they continue. Let we left for the blame policeman. Them. Police, then they do a very good job in that country. But it's just that the system where they go on at the country now ain't bend. But what they need for to let them try for reform, not only the police, the justice system need for be reformed. Even the human rights people them as well, within a Salone, they self need for reform. And I always say this, I will never stop to say this, that it's not only to say you are a human rights activist, where you they fight for people and rights, but also you get for the educate the people and say, okay, this now you right, but we get restrictions them where you not for do again. If you do them, you don't violate your own right. So we not only they talk no more about things the way they do for people, but we they talk also within the people and within they fight for, within they do for telling say no, this thing not right if you do another this. But to be honest, the justice system in that country, especially the judges them, they see the whole thing like they don't get confidence in themselves. They no one for let them fight for say okay, no, this law do precedent for fight them. Law do precedent for judge this person. And that's why they find out say so many floodgates of cases then they come, then they in that country, they pile up, the same thing they happen, they don't know what thing for do, they don't get decision because then they don't get confidence. What thing they wait for law go na the book, law go find the book. But the judges then need for follow traditions and custom again for deal with people in a court. They don't need for say, law go na the book, law go find out. You understand? Let them they use precedents as well for judge some certain cases then. If you then do that, maybe we know we'll get pile up of cases then. Me and me won't take that one day. Thank you very much, Mr. Triple A.
Yeah, thank you very much, Alusain. Thank you. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please?
Yeah, Triple A, I'm DJ Umar from Sweden.
Yes, DJ Umar from Sweden. What's in your own contribution, sir?
I want to tell me, brother, thank you first, Alusain, for the comment we just make, you know. It get point in many areas then, you know. I just want to add to some of this area there, you know. The thing here is, I want to go to that justice system because it don't fail beaucoup dreamers. Because if I take a look of this guy, in case we'll just as you present him, we all don't listen, you know. Somebody there in jail for 11 years. Now look at the crime where this person has commit. We get for the first down detention for so. I don't know anyhow we didn't call him. But now man where they not even call her it, you not even know in charges. So it they no more behind bars for 11 good years. All this while waiting that they do actually. Where this man just they wait for injustice. And then the other area back where I really want to go to, we look about the reform where my man be they talk about. Like I be talking about, I be bring that one of these days, some topic will be there on. Reform, again, for really start first from the top. Because the top first get problem. Then the justice system. Any country, any development country today, if the justice get problem, then that country they get problem for life, because everything where they run, if the election not go far, we say let's go to Supreme Court. Now the justice we talk about. If something they were to say let's go to the law, now the law still now what they talk about. So every country, therefore, any development country today, it bind with that justice system first therefore straight up. So and then we look at people today where they commit crime. Somebody thief mobile phone. There you get 10, 20 years, 15 years jail behind bar. A teenager where they around last 18 years or 17, 12 years, 16 years, you go put her behind bar for 11 to 15 years. Then, they get for serve that sentence there for because a thief mobile phone. Okay, person the way they kill. That kill, they maybe you go get 2 years, 3 years for they behind bar. So some of these justice systems, even that teenager, let's look at it. Waiting at the future of we young or the future for we country. These people, they get any kind of rehab system for say, this person needed. They don't commit this crime, maybe not for reason. Some people they never get food self to eat. Some children they never get parent again. They never get care. Anybody where they take care of them. Somebody will cause some of this problem. But yes, the law get for take in full cost. I'm not denying that. But where then go? Is there any second chance? Is there any rehab system? Any form of system we'll get for create say, maybe we need to help this person to become a good person. Because when they look at Sierra Leone first, in place, now put Salone first, and where they put Salone first, not to empty country, they put the people first. Is there any rehab system? Is there any system where we go bring in? Where we go say, okay, but we young boys and we girls then today, they cause a lot of havoc in the street, the thief, they do this, okay. What did we go do? This the human rights system, now the Human Rights Commission or whosoever, whether they run this particular branch too, how much did they really pay visit to some of these places? Waiting under your work. Somebody don't get behind bar for 11 good years. They're not even call them. The question is, does these people they really work for waiting really they claim to be? Because if they be the work, they before they able to find this guy. And as we they talk right now, AAA at the challenge you say, some man still they maybe even get problem past this one, so they talk, but you're not kind yet to we notice. And instead, she don't they be about in fact, maybe they need talk about themselves. So we get some of this problem there. And if all this they continue, inside with justice system, which side will they go? So when they talk about reform, it get for start first from the top. If it correct, the downstairs will be okay. But up that problem there where we get, as long as we get that problem, we not try to correct them. No matter what we try to fix, it will still bend. It will still bend. So main contribution, now that's really I try to point out. For let we look into, we brothers and sisters in there today. We get any system where we go help them, when we go begin help. The problem is when we go begin help. We need to help. Not to you where you don't, yes, you don't commit that crime. But when you come out, is there any system, is there any hope where we get forgive you? But when we don't kill you hope now, when you come out, you go become double criminal past that other person. And so the country, they are all they copy from. Well, they say, the United States, this, that, abroad, and this, that. They get system. They go always give you second chance to be a good person. The reason make you commit that crime, we go find out, maybe we go bring you, maybe we we'll try to change your mind. For let you go be a good person in the society. You go even turn back and pay the society back in a good way. But when we they left, we know the look, we forbid with brothers keepers. Let we begin sorry for each other. Let we begin to encourage each other and preach the better for each other. Because then we all go able to live inside that Salone. We look for the good future.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much, DJ Omar. Thank you. Yes, call ID live on here. You name and who side you call from, please?
Yes, good afternoon and good evening, AAA. This is Sam, and I call from the U.S.
Yes, Sam, we did talk about the justice system in Salone. What's in your contribution?
Well, actually, thank you so much, for the program. Actually, the justice system actually in Sierra Leone, I think we actually is very poor. Anywhere we don't see no justice, not a corrupt government or not a corrupt institution. So therefore, and actually, Sierra Leone actually will live the toxic life, which is actually very bad. That's what the current government is trying to do. For combat corruption and all those things. Actually, if there's no justice in the Justice Department, there'll always be a lot of problems in our country. And how we were able to control the corruption easy. Number one, we will end impunity. Number three, we will reform the public administrations, regional finance management, and we will also try to promote the transparency and access to information. But if there's no justice in any Justice Department, there will be a lot of corruption. So therefore, we were able for always to empower the citizens in the country. So even if the police can do certain things in the country, we will see that they actually do their job. They do a very good job. People can talk to the police and violence. Police then riot. They're not riot not just because of we want to abide with the law, because we indiscipline. So if there's no discipline in any society, it's going to be a lot of problems. So, and the corruption will always continue for go forward. So I don't think that would be actually a civilized world, and without any discipline in any government. So therefore, I think so the police do a very good job. So they no advantage. They may take from nobody because they do their job, because that's the only way. Because so that's very, very important. So I think they do very good job. So
okay. So
if I talk to you, this is not that my own contribution.
All right, thank you very much, caller. Thank you. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please.
I call from Abu Dhabi.
Yes, man. We did talk about the justice system, Salone. What's your contribution?
See, this justice system, Salone. The problem here is, you see the clerk of the department of this justice system and the prosecutors. Then people there and they delay case in a court. They tell you for free because the magistrate then. They just sit on, they listen on a call on a particular individual way for appear court. Me somebody, I don't take somebody in a court because if you pay me the money, we sum up to the 4 million, then this guy end up for pay this money down a court. For them, they pay back this money to me. The prosecutor will be the deal with the case and the clerk. They begin drag this issue as if we still in a court me the boy. Wait, now money there for call me and for go pick me money up. Then we are good. The court hearing we are go for. They adjourn the case for about 22 days for just pay me money. They adjourn the case for 22 days. Now I said, but what happened? This is for this. So I said, this money they don't pay. No, at least the money I can receive. And this case don't between me and this boy. And I get all my receipts then with me. Anyone when they pay, they need to give me the money. They keep her. Then the prosecutor and the keeper, instead of the money go to the secretary for them to go keep the money, they need to keep on now they keep the money. And you don't end up involved by this money within themselves. So anytime we got here, I joined the case. Then give me cause. I even go down to the magistrate. I make sure because the magistrate I be by Kowama Road. I go now in Oos, now monitor. The man he come out, he talk to me. Well, them people they're straightforward anyway. If you get issue then get board mind, meet them, you discuss issue then, they understand. Then they automatically they call the clerk for that case. So when we go for the case, then what he do, what the court does sit on, what he do, he wait for say the man go take lunch. The moment he go for take lunch, then he call upon the case and give adjournment to the case. I say, what made this guy behave so? So later on, they give me back 2 weeks again. Let me say, what I do again? I go to anti-corruption. I go make this report. So I make this report. I not even bother there for the court self again. I do follow up 3 times to anti-corruption. I go with all my evidence then. So the people they call on the posse if they receive the money. When I'm one Mr. CC, when a prosecutor. So when I go with the citizen, they call on her, go one. The second time, go. The third time when they call on her, go. As you go, now be me go. If I pay me 4 million, so go I testify to the commission say how me now 2,500,000 they pay me. Now I say, many people then call me on the phone. Now I take my car, go meet them in the office. So when I go meet them in the office, and they tell me, say, okay, now, this man say if I pay 4 million, and the person in the money in question here, the man say 2,500,000. I say, no, I give me you see there, when I put you see there, when I check the money, and they say, Mr. C, you're not prosecutor, look the signature there, I wouldn't signature this. He said, I'm a signature. Then this money, the total someone, this 4 million if I pay this buyer. Say, where the money? And I say, okay, where you go pay the money? And they say, okay, now, from this morning now to 12 o'clock, again, from morning to 12 o'clock for say, for pay that money. Could you imagine? Without 12 o'clock, they reach anti-corruption, they call me, they call the man, they pay the money cash. You see them two people there, the clerk and the prosecutor there. Now they delay the thing. If anybody go take money, they give them. They don't hold that corrupt money there. And they go for the engineer that case, they delay that case, they go bet that man. Where the man they go for go take lunch. The moment they go for go take lunch, then they call upon the file. And we they don't call upon the file. Then they don't join out. They don't give it to. And that man they cannot. You know, go for concentrate to the entity. So that prison officer there actually they can send their cases in the court. But there people there, two people there, they people in the bad people in another department. They clerk them and they prosecute them. If there is a way, men they go to change it every year. Men they not be permanent in that place indeed. Then when the weekend and they make the justice and they deal in their court because when they send case in court, even magistrate, you want for talk this case here. You want for talk not for say now for not to make the pay for 90 years. But because of the people they need to get a chance now then. So I feel for that man, and if he self don't they make silent, you know they talk, or you don't get anybody where they follow your case. At the end, you gonna then call upon your case, you gonna court, you gonna know how the case they go. If you don't get that kind of possibility, now you want, believe in me, you can suffer this way, how this man has suffer so now so then justice is and then people they play with the case there. Not for say then come.
We don't the line don't go bad in the end, and definitely we don't get waiting he say. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
My name is Ulematu. I call from Sweden.
Yes, Ulematu. What are your contribution to today on program?
I mean, your contribution about the same still in business. Like, for example, we had a thief, Motokana, Salone, all these stuff. Then I want to contribute on today.
Okay, carry on.
I can just give a small topic about what happened like recently to somebody where I know. Where he called me and tell me say the thief in motocar. I was like shocked. How did the thief motocar in Salone, for example? You know? But he explained like for say where these people they are, where did the thief motocar? In motocar been parked in a garage. Then somebody car, he say one buy the car. What this person car, he say one buy this motocar also. So he sabi the person, he say, okay, now go try this car. The try where they go try the car. Now the person take the car, you go Wataki, you able forget documents of the car, photocopy or me sure say not original get. But like me own person when me know, he get the original documents of the car. So I ask how impossible for let somebody go down Wataki, go make documents for car where you don't pull already from the Wataki. How that system did work na Salone. You understand, eh? So now he say the person take the car, he go sell her. He go sell the motorcar. But he able for find the motorcar later because he begin for look around, he go up and down, go to police, called police reports, all and stuff. Then they not do the police system he able for give. So himself he just like I have to do it on my own. This na my own property. So he go around, he begin for look. You go find out for say in car, now somebody hold the car, the person there na stadium and go see the motorcar. When you see the motorcar na stadium, now I call police, he say this car na your own car. Then they take the matter, then can go down CID police station. So now they don't ask them for let all face scan and documents. Let in face scan your own documents when you get for the car. Then the other person say face scan your own documents when you get for the car. Then the person will sell the car to the person will not get the car, will sell the car. And they look for an enable for Siam. So my own question is that how impossible for let somebody sell somebody else in your own property, If you don't give original paper, why Wataki for all copy of that card for go give another policy again? So now me on topic this is the way I based on.
All right. Thank you very much, Ulematu. Yes, call ID live on here. You name and side you call from?
Patrick Sakri from Johnny.
Patrick Sakri, you look tired though. Rise up small, let's talk to you. Waiting now you contribution today.
Yeah, the contribution like based on the justice system, actually not only the justice system, nothing else alone not in the right way. And that now the try for same. I mean, corruption legal, when corruption is legal, then there is nothing that is going to work in the right way. One caller talk just now how Clark all the money, all the funny stuff, then this nothing we don't happen from one or born it up to now. Then they still repeat themselves, and I mean the hope say deep down with myself like because all the previous government the way they don't come, they don't make the same whether not mistakes or whatever, then just give a deaf ear to all them because then people and none of them people or the indirect relatives then not the fall victims of their situations and so they don't try to address this issue. You get money and you get power, many things times and day. I don't one time let's say I know they categorize, but one time I don't appear in a court with my friend we actually then sees advantage for how this caller talk. So then I join the case. They send me in one court. I don't know which court that. We are going to meet up one mommy. We is soldier man beating whatever rape or for something that now 2007 2008. The mommy they adjourned the case. Even the last time away in go the soldier man or even go say we not soldier problem. You understand what I mean? I mean now before me the mommy na court the boss cry. See from where this case happen, he say na adjourn the case till today. So I believe say all anything the last time I don't tell you this, I don't say this na this media. The problem is we leaders and they're not responsible because if actually then they listen to what we this voice out, then for them to take these things into consideration and then find ways how for solving things but they not care. Either because they know they affect them, they are not affected by these things. This I believe that the only reason we make them they listen to what we say. Because if you look into the war, what make the war escalate, I saw where to go back to all and things because of grudge. I don't say this thing several times. Now because of injustice. And I also come one time in this media I tell when I say national issue, I think the way different for all interrelated and connect to one another. This reason leads to this reason leads to this leads to another. So as the solutions, if you look on all the bad things that will happen at the war, now this is now one of the reasons. This then get the land because this employer and a lawyer, this and that, and they look to that right. Now all that gets about. I believe any government way can balance and they therefore look into. Let the poor man way get in right. Let the Salone feel proud of his country, even if he go bed self with hunger. Let him know for say yes, I don't get nothing but I'm proud for the Sierra Leoneans. For him, I get right past Sierra Leoneans, the layman way they suffer, get no right. What thing you get? If you don't get life, you don't get right, you don't get anything, you don't get that's what they're proud of. If Trump one Canada country, they blame how they suffer when we all recall that they're very small. But people then come off with them go kind down, then go Liberia, then go join war for Canada, their own country. Why these people they are not sitting and look into those things and try to know what leads to that? You see, injustice, it is every day, everywhere. Recently, where I said people can have the power, look how this deputy minister talked to the mayor. You don't go talk to a woman like that. I mean, the first person we come out media are condemned them in a day. I mean, they expect the president for don't come out also. These are all injustices. We don't get for left things and go, you understand, unattended to. These are my principles because I don't hear Europe for many years, for decades, that I don't learn this now. Now, one of the main principles, anything we can take note, they are very sensitive to spot the problem. Whenever the spot is problem, they will never leave it unattended. But with leaders, then, just because you don't get some food, mind you get out of food, they can't tell you become a cancer. No for say so food, and they become cancer. So injustices are one reason we make the landmark we make only in life for the country. You understand? They get no energy. They get no courage. They lose confidence. Because if you know the confidence that where else? Where else? So the justice, I make a comment, just not say corruption illegal, but something we illegal as Salone. Illegal because if you watch this lawyer, maybe they want in family, then 17, they want the way they work, and he make it for to all their responsibilities, and so he get for just do something illegally for him to be able to give a helping hand to those other people. So what's another thing with the government do for CC, then thing that they not happen. We go make the police not take back, we go make the soldier man, even if they say that what's illegal in life for encountering. The soldier man not lawyer, the police not lawyer, the traffic warden not lawyer, the citizen not lawyer, just because of injustice. These are all leading to injustices. And I said this, I have to repeat it. Our leaders, they just go deaf ears to all problems, and they fail to realize that national issues, they are interrelated. They might be different, but one problem connected to the other.
All right.
This is a very serious issue.
Okay, thank you very much, Patrick.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, caller, your name and who side you call from?
I mean, Jalo, I call from Germany.
Yes, Jalo from Germany. What's in your contribution?
Well, my own contribution, I been listening to say AYV, we eligible they talk, but why a man with a jail? You understand this? He say go walk, I think they kill somebody in the area. So they just kind of arrest them and can't go for more than can go take or not talk case but it. And eligible they talk about that. We up to now the person, get freedom, get the term, I must say for serve or if he guilty or not, get no hope it. And that person didn't have a road. So what we talk is really the human rights organization try for reach that side and try for another guide in status, because young man we go to jail, get out in the car, what I got in jail for 12 years, so because that's what they say. Now very, very bad thing, because I need to take place now, that's what we did, So concern me brother back in Australia, we just rob more for me brother in case, Now very, very bad thing Salone government, the past government they don't do because of Sababu, because of they eat under the Chinese man them, or because of na this or na that, the mass the case, still the case to me. But then kill and been to man and pull an do, then carry ban at the gate. Now there's somebody taking phone in last call we call, when me brother talk with, now that call me brother, na me other small brother then get. You understand? And me brother on the sell that been to man hotel day for more in small. You understand? For more small, he sell them beef. They go collect him money. Because they begin one to go, he tell them say we carry forget money. Now the one going out and pass with Canada been to money day, we then kill him, then carry banado. And that man they left two picking there, eating wealth. Now both kids left, they could have killed Ange. And Salone, the policeman and the judge, they don't understand them. They say, well, you don't die, done. You understand? But they forget say, they get for die, or they get for die, then go meet God. They make me not like no politician, And the police then, na Salone, they get bad trick, when they go give them money, they mask the case, he left buffing, more than CID. You understand? And the police then get problem in that country, the police enforce, and they get big problem, also they suffer people there. They get big problem, Let me don't face in two times don't face one time a checkpoint, one to German. They begin to talk, say, I like you, na vice president. I say, me brother, not the vice president self. So, Cheriko Koloto, me brother first. Me, for the money, get money, say na for me, or he didn't power, say na for me. Deal with me. Why do something? Deal with me, or need something for me, deal with me. The last year, I go to airport back, I don't do check here, the commoner do. While I boy tell the policeman, say, look at me, now the policeman call me, say, make me open me bag. We all man the commoner do. You understand? So, until and they take place in Salone, advantage they do. And that day he did that video, the guy, but other policeman can talk to me, say, delete the video. Something and then Salone will take place. If no only at as well, get my dog policeman slap. Because say it come out of the West, that no dey take place there. I don't control my luggage. I don't come on a door. You go say, Papa, you open my luggage for watch here for waiting.
Okay, thank you very much, Jalo.
So I thank you very much. There's Salone government have fixed in the up for these 5 years. Don't see something. So that's my problem. Salam Muhammad.
All right, thank you. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who you call from?
My name is Salah. I call from London.
Yes, I'm waiting on your contribution.
I want to tell you about 10K for my contribution. I want to follow up. You see the justice system at Salone. I don't know. This same problem happened to my brother. Somebody go report, say because they two get argument. They all are in lock and a cell. Na Pademba Road. In file a loss. And then demand say before the case will come up, we will pay 3 or 4 million leons. And the same people that were in the weekly, now they please him back. And go and give me brother whatever food they're not getting food swell. And so he left say die. So the justice system at that country, we big one then, and then they be all this. Look, this man forgot in a prison for 11 years, more than 11 years. They won't tell me, say, they know the city spot itself now in a prison day, where they pass. Now come to this mobile phone issue. The country done the all kind of foreigner easy for them for the country. People, you and Australian go for passport, you know they get that. But if you foreigner go for passport and they get into them quick. Check for the Indian they under. Go on a beach na net, let's see what they do in a casino. The 419 don't do to all the people they do in the day. Now next and they go play gamble. Then they all big one in the sea. For later help the Australian na problem. Look, this gentleman, 11 and a half years. 12 years, you want to tell me saying 5 people, nobody knows if Paulo be pro or whatever. No, you want to tell me say the prison officer and not say this man don't be there for long. In case not come up, lot time wait for in case come up. What are they cause that? Now big one, our leaders then. So me, I just tired. I'm not tired of the country. I just tired of the way people in the treat the young family. Tomorrow they will meet and say, do so for we. But at the end, they need to treat Salina like say, we are people of that country. So, they get right past we. Check for this other Saloma where they want to kill for mobile phone with India, man. The case, we don't know how the court case don't go into. Salina died, they die so. Go they damage the man for nothing. For mobile phone. So we touch into this. Now we leaders and them for change. Therefore, really lack the people of the country. But some of where they wait to English and I would go dance for them. And the other thing on the back. So when you don't take, let a man they be a late take out, let's start all over again. Yeah, like give people the chance for letting take part.
Thank you very much, caller.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Yes, caller, you're live on here. Your name and who side you call from, please?
Me the call from Paris.
And the name?
Hello? Yeah, this is Saladin from Paris.
Yes, Saladin, you get the platform.
First of all, I want to just highlight one point when people they talk about justice. Maybe look at it in a other different perspective. If we talk about justice, we the people of itself, are we really justice to ourselves? You know, the answer is no. Because why make me say so? Because let's take a look at, you know, this part of the world also do so. Maybe look at first, what am I for be justice first you get for be patriotic and like your country and like your border. But if you don't like your border, then you don't like your country. That means not say and say you get for be that not and I don't say as if you don't really put justice to me. Okay, later they done. I just want to bring up one issue where be happening in connection with that brother in Australia talk about that man where they been killed. We say then go then Chinese man they always say I'll be border but they make comments to yourself. You know. I get an understanding of that story way back. That was 4 years ago, you know. The man then go for pay him, be the supply them some things, then go for pay him, go collect the money, the whole and then beat him, the man later die, you know. That case they now so then just mass that case they nobody know. The man left 2 girls picking in they free also. Small one then. You know. Up to date, nobody able know what thing kill that man there. That's why the case just died. You know. But to count it all, Sierra Leone, me I look at them in 2 perspectives. You see the lawyers then are great contributing factors. Then there are somebody within a radio democracy. I don't know if now Ibrahim Tommy. He make one issue. He say, I don't know if now, I believe it's Ibrahim Tommy anyway. He say the lawyer they say they get problem. He says so certain lawyer then they go take certain case. And they know maybe for say this case like case where you no go win. Instead of he advise the client say this case here so because of this. If I go for go confront this matter, I don't go win this case. And then they do more because of a want for take money from that person. They tell us I go win the case. They are not the way go lost the case. They cast the blame on the judicial. Say the court system, the magistrate, justice no day, which is lie. Me, I don't get issue now so with government now. You understand with the French government. Where I ask for something, where they deny me, later I put in a court. Where the two they reject me for, what they say I made they reject me for. When the lawyer go, you see all the thing there. And the lawyer say this case where they make the reject for, say this now racist they want make party. He said this now 90 chances to 10. He say I they win this case. Say what make a posture? Well, by this time I be the play because I say how me because and the lawyer say she don't have to say me they win this case. When the other party can go in your case back, the same thing back, the lawyer look and plain, I tell him plain. He say, me, I no one loss. He say, this particular thing will make the reject for all the time they apply. So say, if I go, say, I go loss. Say, and me, I no one loss. He says, so go back and go revisit everything. So these are some of the things there. When we lawyer them as I then lack, then go see certain things so they know, so remember for say this thing, if I go confront, I go loss. They need to do. They need to say if I go confront. They need to say go count this. They will just say, no way, I win the case. Pay me 3 million. Pay me 4 million. Then you go take the money. Pay. We won't go lost now. Who they go cast the blame and say which is lie. You see, so all them here, so something today we need for the look into all the issue there. Instead of with the cast as partials of the judicial in a salon, the judicial in a salon. No. Me, I don't know because me, I don't ever get court case in a salon. To be honest, I left this so. I don't ever get court case. I don't ever get police case in that country. I left this one. But the way how that guy they be explained that day, I buy some sense into that particular thing. They say that these are one of the main factors the way the lawyer they contribute greatly. And just like what now caller this no way be the talk will say that it should be up in a bow. These are don't say about other factors there. We should take it. We really as a country. We really need for sit down and revisit all the after things. Are they against of this issue of, in fact, in our country they say permanent sect. Permanent sect. How can somebody go this on side permanently? You know? For the simple fact that a person don't go this on side permanently, the legibility for like corrupt it goes so great. No, but you know, Africa. Anyway, my brother, we get a lot of assignments. Therefore, so we need for do. We get a lot of assignments. Let me cut out. I know kill a good people want for compare. They say, hey, look yonder. Hey, look Europe. Look Europe. If you want compare yourself with them people in so start for behave like how they behave. Start for behave first like how them people are they behave. Left for if in a street. If they say this no pass, so no pass me. If they say that for no, that's when they begin compare. But if you know they do what people they say one compare, say I could go compare them with them people. Where people are then are law-abiding people. You know, so now we are something anymore. Honestly, we learn them. They need for really try for they educate the people. On certain cases, the people they can go to them. Men tell them, plain say this case here, I don't go winner. And I mean, I know I lost go to my CV.
This one way they talk so, this one way they talk so. Now that judiciary man, Moses, now him be they talk about this one where they talk say where the lawyers and dollars.
Voila. You know? So that's the border. You see, because of lawyers in other country, they don't get self-esteem. They don't get price for them professor. So then talking they do. Then I always say I want money no more. You know. But so anyway.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. You get to the platform. Waiting are your own contribution. Your name and which side you call from.
Okay, me I cover the call from New York. We don't listen to all the callers. I think they all lead to one thing: patriotism and Pan-Africanism. You know, I don't leave Guinea-Bissau during the war. Briefly, at the open secret company in Guinea-Bissau. One thing I really observe, and then people, I think they're very hospitable when it comes to other Africans. But one thing where they're not they play with none of this, they're not they compromise their citizen, no matter how much they like you. They like foreigner, not for say then they give you hard time or in any way. But when it comes to their citizen, because I don't listen to that Chinese versus Sierra Leonean and all of that. Then they're not they sell that for Kokoyebe at all. They know they do that. Then they like you. Then they like you to a point that you go there, Guinea-Bissau. If you don't get money for it, 12 o'clock, hit the road. Any compound you pass, then go almost force you for it. They're so like foreigner. But the day you mistake Pan citizen, now that day you go do so you come out. You know. So that's one thing I give them that credit. And when it comes to Sierra Leone, yes, not true. We like foreigner. We really like foreigner. In fact, we go to the extreme. But Guinea-Bissau, now if in fact you not go find in their mind, you not go see in their mind then Lebanese they too much, you go feel the country poor, but now a place for business really. Because if it comes to you Sierra Leonean and Indian man or Lebanese and that country, they trust me now you get it right no matter which way. You go get if they get all the money, but then black brother then go stand behind them. So if it come to Pan-Africanism, they're really good at them. The only thing, again, you as other Africans not go against their citizen, you know, that's not the thing. But how I don't they see the outcries in Salone, you know, we're not too like we self according to waiting at the from callers, you know, like when it comes to foreigner versus Sierra Leonean and the justice system is very poor. Well, maybe that they get for work on that now at this time by God's grace. So I not hold the time too much. And I'm your contribution on that. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. Kaba from New York. Yes, caller, you live on here. Your name and who side you call from?
Yeah, hello. This is now A-Boy from Australia, the future president of Sierra Leone.
Yes, A-Boy. What's your contribution today on the judiciary of Sierra Leone?
Yeah, I don't do my homework. I don't take me notes. I don't study the issue. But I want to touch on a few stuff, and I hope no more you're not going to interrupt me as I go ahead.
But now for do and quick, because other callers thinking this, so now I the thing.
Of course, sir. Of course, I do my best. I want to just touch on one of my brother. He called earlier on. He talk about if they cry down Salone. I just want to say, Usab Mustafa from France, from the things they say. Usab, they are feeling pain. I understand what they try to say, because now all common at that country will know they can't go be still there, they go on. But before I touch on the issue for today, I want to rewind back to yesterday. Quickly, 30 seconds. Yesterday, one of our brother make important statement. I don't think anybody pick on that. As I don't mention this before, me a man, when I do something, I can go back, I think about the whole issues and say, something is big here. And then focus on that. One of our brother mentioned one important stuff. He talk about him brother. He died na the hand of some foreign Chinese people them. And I think now really big issue. I think AAA is an issue you need for bringing a show. Make Mustafa can explain. No, not to Mustafa, the caller. we need for value with Sierra Leone and people than life. Make foreigner they no go to Canada country, then one then feast Salone, na them playground. Salone not to playground for nobody, not to playground for APC, and this now warning for the politician there. Salone not to and the high court, no, the court itself, not to playground. Na serious matter. Na serious game. One of the callers started talk about a brother passed away by the hands of the politician, of the foreign investors. Them, I want to know the issue, whether they receive any compensation, how they dealt with the whole issue, or they just no value. That innocent person in life just die, and then they don't forget about them. Let me go on this issue who they talk about today. Now, I want to start with a quote, and it's a very important one. This quote says, it is better that 10 guilty men go free than one innocent man is wrongfully convicted. It is better for make 10 people then, for set 10 people then free, than get one person in jail and an innocent person. Lord, remember that. One thing I want to say, this money don't spend 10, 11 years in jail. You know what thing we as human beings, we need ever able get back in this life? Time. The time that person don't lose in order for ever able get again. If not in childhood or not in the time for spend time with him mama, maybe people then go down passed away between their years them, in order for able get them time there ever again. So let me look for my point then. I want to touch on one famous black leader, Martin Luther King, because in a posting in back, he then be in prison many times for struggle. Martin Luther once said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. Martin Luther once said, imagine a person, like this way brother I then locked for 10, 11 years. Imagine a person is not guilty of a crime which was convicted. So you later on find out say this person is not guilty or law set and free. But you don't set this person free. You not even get and say bus tickets, say now for go now. Or you not even give him money, make him get back on his feet. And then they will need for look into. I want to share one story recently they go on in Australia right now about one of his Sierra Leone brother, similar situation. Recently, it was accused by his girlfriend of rape somehow. I believe for say them began misunderstanding and they begin use that allegation against them. So the police then you know what man they don't understand the black man issue. And this man I don't meet him before. In Papa na be judge na Salone. They tell me some kind of story, say the kind of society in Papa be there into a look really frustrating from his voice, see they explain to me. As I meet him, they go through a lot to put her short. It explained to me, say me brother, they see me so I'm okay, I'm okay. Later on, I can't hear saying this man they don't go lock in a jail because in girlfriend, which not to Sierra Leone, accuse call police on him, say force him somehow. So then can lock in a jail. And yeah, this country, woman make allegations say this my boyfriend I do so and so. They take the woman's side and they get money there. They give the woman them $10,000. So this man, I say this man he not guilty. The conscience tell me say this man not guilty. I don't meet this guy. From what he explained to me, the way I see in condition, I say, I can't hear this news. I say he not guilty. So today now one of my brother called me, one of my friend, my Salone brother called me, tell me, he said, that man, they don't pull out. I think some of the Salone people, they rally around them, then try, they don't pull the guy, they don't investigate the whole issue, then can't find out, say, not to so a bill. So the guy spent 3 months in jail. He spent 3 months in jail. So the Australian system, once you don't find out, say, not to say B, waiting for happen, compensation. They don't for compensate them. For that time, they don't
Hey boy, I want
so the solution.
I want you 1 minute now, 1 minute for close. You get 1 minute for round up.
Let me go on solutions. So I want to propose some reform. As every good politician or any good leader, it always brings some solutions. So my solution is I'd now establish something called the Innocent Project. I believe for say you don't hear of it. The Innocent Project, it's a non-profit organization. This organization will help, it will help people them, like let's say lawyer like me or whatever, who can go now the jail, people that would question them, find out about their case, if we not say they wrongfully they in jail, would they able fetch their case. So law bring them, reform them forward and try and see if we're able to implement on our Salone. I'm your contribution to that anyway.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for letting me.
All right, thank you. I be the talk, see, this one we talk about that thief motorcar. Okay, the one we know about, make I explain how they do them. The person we get the intention for thief the motorcar, they come to the original car owner. He can ask you, say, let's snap the motorcar. He snap the motorcar. He say, you get the motorcar in paper them. He say, kala snap am. La go show the person no more say, na real deal. Now so the one we know about, now so the person do. He snap the car. He snap the papers for the car we then take clear and our taki. Well, that picture we snap. Now go print. He make am fine. So the day we then come for can do the deal, we can with the person, the person where they pretend like say he want buy, don't then say then they go test. That go then go for good test. Now so the motorcar no car again. Because what he do, he try for build relationship with this original owner. And the original owner self can get small faith in him. Say, okay, well, una go test una cam. And the test to motorcar no car again. We then find the motorcar now. Then they will buy the claim say you get motorcar paper. But now the way then they will this case with me they talk about now so the person be take get hold of the paper. And then still they CID. I don't know waiting at the outcome now. So we'll talk about the IME number. I don't talk about that yes, Salone get them. And we'll come back to this guy where they for 11, almost 12 years. I repeat the word what I say again. I lock you, I throw away the key. I lock you, I throw away the key. Maybe a lot of people get that one in a Salone. So they need for go check the system. Why I say system, not to the computer. You know, so we don't change the name of the correctional facilities them. The inmates them. We say forget all the names them. But the system way for carry out to make their name here look good, now we're not able for carry on with. Like I said earlier, even the prison officers them. The SSF gets question for answer in this particular case. Because when I go ahead, when I make the man prove na possible we don't say we get good behavior, we they able for do it in the officers then say, and they no say you not get no plan for escape. The man don't tell we for say you know one day come on a do. So if you know one day come on a do, now inside they no more day. I just wonder why non-party officers they not ever occur to them. Never occur to them say, Daniel, what think out you now? You don't detail. What think out with you? No, maybe Daniel for don't raise a red flag. But at the end of the day, we're glad to say this particular Human Rights Commission wouldn't be created, and all the commissioners the way they did, then go do the right thing. And then go begin unfold most of them cases away full will not be the nobot. Somebody they talk now about we talk about the incident at Bintumani and whatnot. Inside this program we deal with then Chinese the way they do that illegal mining. Somewhere around inside Kono area, somewhere inside the village outskirts. One party bobo they will be the help them for do that illegal mining. The machine be cut in foot. Remember? The machine cut in foot. At the end of the day, then keep on the almost 1 year. The pepe doctor the bobo na crutch na they use. Wouldn't be go uncover that illegal area there, wouldn't they mind? Then be get for friend not say the bobo did it. And also be get for can't talk know this case. Maybe it don't take maybe like 6 to 8 months now. But again, for more be yeri, or no yeri nothing again. We sabi is something up. Then I see they for them they die down. You know go yeri nothing again. Boku thing then they we investigation they go on. And come to the case where somebody call he say that person where LAJB go talk for this and that. Okay, make I just throw this out there. The case where we deal with yesterday, we still under investigation. When from 2015, the person where police arrest, where police say then they do investigation from 2015. Now the person LJ they talk about. Where LJ say, claim say they not ever call the case na court, then just put the person behind bars. So this person for that particular case, that case they na that Hannah Bokari where them be say they rape na beach. Police say this person where they arrest, where he nickname na coke and gin, then say he get a bar, a spot close to outside the incident happened. So in a suspect, so they arrest them from 2015 where that case they be happen up to date. Police say then they investigate. So the person will be the give witness now end up die over the weekend. Just over the weekend, Friday to the weekend, 9 die. So the witness himself, just like the way how the victim way he be the try for say he the give witness for how he lost in life, now so himself lost in life. And police, even to that tape they were play, police still say they still investigate. So if na be one, now na double murder. But that person in na be police, they no suspect where they say they get behind bars. So, but this particular High Court and the judiciary, they don't promise we say all in case them, we don't take forever, then they fast track them. Then they fast track them, now then they then promise we, and we just hope by that promise they say it will come to pass, and at the end of the day, we go see say the Salone way we want, the judiciary way we want, now we go get. Because for make country be what we want and for be, now the system will go there in place. And we trust now the Honorable Chief Justice. Until I don't tell we. The other day they say 335 accused persons them. We don't see. This time the judiciary, we don't see 335 people them. We then they try for fast track. Say because they don't see na the correctional centers them. They not for don't spend so much time there. We spend them. So then they try for push them, make all the case them be hard and would forget trial. But with some man rob the other case we be talk about all the time. The person not to almost I think almost 4 years if you don't do already, they not call the case too. Before they can call the case now. We just hope say with judiciary go wake up, just like how they don't promise we now. Under this Chief Justice, we say in all the case they mean they try for speed them up, and they don't tell we say they don't create new courtroom them, na law court building, even at the provinces them, then they try for get all the court system in place and get more judges them, so that then go yagi then case them and clear the centers them for the new inmates them we get for coming. We just hope for the best. What's I go make we do every Saturday now? Maybe something that will happen during the week we knock out it now. Saturday we go left them open. Every Saturday we go left them open. Maybe you they take part per most of the thing the way we they post on our website too. They post na Sierra Network with Facebook page. Something the way you want to talk about. So every Saturdays we go the left them open. We come with weekly updates. What you feel say you've been supposed for talk, we not been talk, or what you feel say we've been supposed for yeri or no yeri. We all can talk back like one fumble them. So for the week, in case we knock out what you want yeri and has something happen during the week, you will get the opportunity every Saturday for make you lay on a table. And I think say till we meet again tomorrow, Naso people go say tata.